Good evening, my brothers and sisters. Good evening. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you have gone into your pyramid. A man is as he thinketh. Law number one, the universe is mental. There are other laws, but this is the first law you must understand. In God we move, breathe, and have our being. Now think of God as a body, as above, so below, below, so above. We are in the foot of God, particularly in the toes of God. You see, the matrix is the body of God. This is the matrix. There is no escape from the matrix. The matrix is God. But what part of the matrix do you desire to dwell in? Did you hear what I'm saying? There is no escape from the matrix. Now, if you do decide to branch off and do your own thing and say, fuck the matrix, as I've heard some people say, again, I'm going to point the finger at you spiritually. The end thereof is death. You must remain connected to the source. You know, a lot of times we express ourselves and the meaning of what we're trying to convey does not come across smoothly. But the matrix is God. Now, we are dwelling in the lowest aspect of the matrix, the toes of God. And we are trying to get to the crown, to the head of God. And then beyond that, and those of you who are spiritual know what I'm saying. We are one. We are always one. God created the good as well as the evil. We are one even with the set typians. Understand? We are one. We are brothers. I've told you that. We are one even with the white man. We are one. We brought him forth from our being. But it is the nature we are concerned about. You see, down here being the toe, we're subject to rulership. So you can cut the foot off and the body will still survive, won't it? You can put an artificial foot down there so the foot is subject to the rest of the body, to the leg. So let us graduate from the toes of the body of God to the crown. To the crown. You see, we get puffed up. We get ahead of ourselves. Yes, we do. Knowledge puffeth up. So I have no problem with being Abdul Allah. Did you hear what I said? I do not exalt myself. I allow the Lord to exalt me, you see. Because, and you know, so many of us are saying, well, you know, we astro traveling, we going off in the dream time and we doing this, that, and the other. Nigga, rule number one. Love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, soul, mind, and strength. And say, I'm just one of those blessed ones to know my origin. You see, I am not self-created. God is self-created. Do you hear me? Yes, I am of the substance of God, but that substance was created. Did you hear what I'm saying to you? It is the substance, it is the dark matter, it is the plasma of life. See, I know what I came from. So, but if you are, you know, if you higher than that, you actual radiance of God and so forth and so on. You know, hey, do what you do. Be all that you can be. Be what God ordained you to be. But I am Abdul Allah. I know my place in God. We are the word of God. I am the very vapor that comes out of his mouth. You hear me? Yes, sir. I am one with the Father. Don't ever exalt yourself. My name is I Am. And I am anything that God ordains and wants and desires me to be. I exalt not myself. And I advise you not to exalt the servant is no greater than his master. But he that is perfect, I said, once you have achieved perfection, you are one with the Father. Praise be to God. Listen, according to your faith, according to your knowledge be it unto you. See, they went to Jesus and they said, well, Lord, can we be exalted with you? He said that it's not mine to give, but the Father. So according to your knowledge, according to your diligence, according to your submission, you becoming one, you overcoming the carnality of your being, learning to love yourself, overcoming the weaknesses of your being and of your mind and of your condition, of your brainwash, of your programming, the spiritual slavery. Overcoming that. You see, learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. God said, my spirit should not always strive with man. See, there's a striving there. You see, we're on the potter's wheel. We are being molded and made. Don't exalt yourself. Pride goes before a what? A fall. I said there's a thin line between righteousness and unrighteousness. Don't dare get puffed up, my beloved, but grow in grace and understand that we are one, we are connected, even when we are exalted, calling ourselves, doing our own thing. We are connected. Yes, sir. We are connected, and we are blessing those who are lower in spirituality than us. We're here on the earth, and we're looking up toward what? Sirius. Looking up toward Orion. We're always looking up. You see, God is a constant. Did you hear me? He is forever beyond our grasp. He is absolute. He is undefinable. And so this is what you are striving for. To be undefinable. Abdu Allah. I'm everything he wants me to be. I am his vessel. I am his expression of his divine glory. I am he that was and is, and behold, I am alive right now and forevermore. From faith to faith, from glory to glory. I came here as an etheric. Look at me now. But I came here as an etheric. I have been everything in God. I have been low. I have been high. I have been rich. I have been poor. I have been black. I have been white. I have been male. I have been female. I have been Aries, and I have been Piscean. I have been everything in God, everything that he ordained and fashioned me to be. I abide in his will, you overstand. So therefore, I am that I am. And who, beloved, are you? Peace.